New at 5, All In Credit Union presented more than $450,000 in grants today, making it their largest sum to date. Nearly 200 applicants requested grants from the union's Helping Hands Foundation this year. Of those who applied, 26 organizations were chosen, including 15 right here in our area. All In presented the Wiregrass organizations with their checks this morning in Daleville. Organizations receiving grants include the Boys and Girls Club, the House of Ruth, and Wiregrass 211.
Being able to give this out to community partners that do good all the time and are struggling to have financial help, it fills my cup, and it fills the credit union's cup and the credit union's culture on how we bring our communities together.
Since starting the grant program 6 years ago, All In has awarded $1.2 million in grants to 74 different organizations.